Well, hello, Libra. Hello. Welcome to your October reading. This is actually your second one. I'll link the first one at the end of the video on the little card things or down below. I'm not sure. It'll definitely be on the card though. So let's do that. Yeah. Okay, Libra. Let's get into another October reading for you. We have servant is actually in reverse, using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. Um, yeah, I've been feeling this in your energy for a while. Uh, it's like stuck energy. Um, it feels to me like being a slave to your being a slave to your situation. That was my Alexa. Sorry if you heard it. Um, yeah. Using excuses. I'm gonna say that because for everyone is different, but it's like you're using excuses for not doing what you want to do, and it's just getting worse and worse. Okay, you got an interesting set of cards, by the way. So we have skeleton strength and mummy change. I guess for Halloween, you got all these Halloweeny cards. It's very interesting because this is like when it comes down to it, when it comes to the bare bones of the matter, you need change. You can say what you want to say. You can try to make excuses for why you don't, but you still need change. you know? Um it's getting to the point that what you want in life isn't going to happen until you do that, you know? Because I feel you like wanting something, wanting better, wanting something new, but you're not doing anything to entice that or to bring it close to you. Very interesting. Okay. Collision of belief, styles, attitudes, and energy with the storm angel. And then we have mend a broken heart fairy, healing from heartache. And I'm going to say this wrong. Amaro the Menahine, aloha healing. Let me look up aloha healing really quick. I think I have an idea, but I want to be 100% sure. Yeah. It's a lot of slowing down. It's a lot of slowing. Yeah. Okay. Um. Okay. This is how I'm viewing it. You've been through a lot. Okay. You've done a lot of studying. You've tried to learn, listen to tarot videos, pull your own tarot cards, listen to speakers, self-help books, all of those things, right? And you do not lack knowledge. Okay, that's not the problem. The problem is all this knowledge isn't helping you change. It's like you're holding on to all this information, but you're not doing anything with it. And this information is to help you get through hard times, and it is to help you change. And what's interesting is there's lots of knowledge, even people talking to you as well. There's lots of knowledge in that could help you move, but you're not doing the things to move, right? You're not doing the things to attain it. It will cause you to have to slow down in the direction you're going in or how you're handling things to put it together to help you. but you're not doing that. It's like you're just moving forward in the struggle and then having excuses for why you're in the struggle. It's like you're your own worst enemy. Libra. Okay. High Priestess. Hierophant. Yeah. Yes, you are, aren't you? Six of Listen, that first row, but we'll get to it. That first row is rough, I'm telling you. Page of Wands. The Sun. Judgment. It's going to sound like I'm yelling at you. I'm telling you now. Three of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Hangman. Devil and the Tower. Wow. This is... I'm not going to lie. This is some rough energy. It's hard. Okay? It's tough. So we're starting off with the Devil and the Tower. The Devil tells me that you have something in your life, a situation, an ideology that's holding you back. Okay? It is holding you back. You know why? Because it feels good, safe to not change or to not acknowledge or to blame others if that's the road that you're going in. Not saying it's you, but if it is you. And it's causing destruction. So whatever plans that you had, whatever idea you had, it's slowly breaking that down into nothingness. I see like a clump of dirt like disintegrating until it's nothing. Okay. That's what's happening to your hope. So in the center, we have the Sun in reverse. And that's a rough one too, because it talks about overconfidence being crossed with sadness, not achieving goals, being unrealistic. And because of that, it's causing not the best situation for yourself. And it's paired with the Hierophant, which means that you have like this ideology or this way or this idea of social structures that you have that you're holding on to. And it's not helping you reach your goal. It's not helping you become a better person. It's actually very unrealistic goals. And you need to create more realistic ideas and structures. But we've been over this before. This is not the first time I've had this conversation. But and then Judgment is here, and Judgment is about your choices. But the thing is, with the Hangman paired, because these are some heavy cards, Libra, you have to make some sacrifices. And it's like you need to make the sacrifices, but you're choosing not to because it will be hard. You don't want to worry. You don't want to be anxious. You don't want to put yourself outside of your comfort zone. So you're like, well, this is how life is. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to complain about it. But really, you could. It just be uncomfortable for a moment, and then you'll get through it, right? So, okay. So my focus now is this first row that I talked about when I first put the cards down. So this first row is about you not listening to your intuition, which means that you have enough knowledge and experience at this point to know what needs to be done. You're just not doing it, okay? You've almost created a habit or a structure with you not listening to your intuition. So it's harder for you too because you've been pushing it back so far, right? And it's because you don't want to be anxious. You don't want to worry. You don't want to be sad. You don't want to go through any hard times. You don't want to feel guilt. You don't want to feel shame. So you're just kind of like clicking that out. Like this didn't even happen. Okay. Because that's how I'm feeling. You're just like acting like, this is just a byproduct, but it's not. So I'm going to tell you what, because the rest of this is definitely like a warning of what's to come. So Page of Wands in reverse is like you not taking any new direction. This is you not being open to a new message or inserting some learning, because wands are about action. So not taking any action, not taking any movement, and kind of blowing it off. That's what this is. Like you're blowing this off. Okay. which is going to leave you in a situation where you're unhappy, where you're not successful, where you're not getting what you want. But all you have to do is make the choice to listen to this. That's what fixes that, is listening to that energy. But you don't want to feel uncomfortable. You don't want to face that fact. You don't want that guilt and that shame. So you're not. So how I see this going is you accepting a sad situation. It's like emotionally you're not satisfied. It's very interesting because for those of you who are not in a relationship, it's like you're accepting relationships for how they are, but you're not finding the one, or you're not finding a friend. You're not finding someone that you can rely on or someone you can believe in. That's not what you're finding here. But it's almost like you're like, you know what? Since I'm not going to try anything new, since I'm not going to change really, I'm just going to work with what it is that I have. So it's like you're still dealing with the same people, not letting them go because of fear of releasing this or fear of change. This is a rough one, bro. Not going to lie to you. All I know is you holding on to this creates destruction. Okay. So it creates destruction of a dream. Not even just physically, like emotionally and spiritually. It takes it out of you, you know? It's like if you're in an abusive it is like this to me. It feels this dramatic to me. Like if you're in an abusive relationship and you stay there long enough, you believe that you deserve it, when in all actuality you don't. But that's exactly what it feels like to me. Okay. So there's nothing really to clarify, because that's the biggest story that I'm getting out of this. Okay. So we have letter and fox. Oh, clearly I'm going to tell you what this is. Clearly. Okay. Clearly this is you are getting the message. Okay. You have enough knowledge and understanding to see the message. You know what's going on here. Okay. You're choosing not to listen. You're choosing to be a fox, try to be cunning and slide through and maybe take this, but not take this, you know? That's what you're trying to do. But really what's happening is you're just digging yourself in a bigger hole, and it's like lying to yourself, you know? When everything is there for you to see. It's very interesting, Libra, and that's why I said where this is going to sound like me arguing or yelling at you. I'm not. But it's been presented to you for so long. And it's interesting because I feel, and it's not in the cards, I feel like you've made small changes. It's kind of like when your intuition is telling you, like, I need to get rid of my car. Okay. I need to get a new car. But you're thinking, I don't want the payments, and I don't want this, and I don't want to do that. But little things keep failing on it, and you keep buying new things, and it's adding up to you buying a new car, you know, when you could have just listened the first moment. And then you're going to end up being out of thousands of dollars and no car, you know? So it feels like it's leading that way. And then you're just going to be mad. You're like, oh my God, I put all this money in, I have a car. Oh my God. When you could have just listened to your intuition the first time. It definitely feels like that to me. Okay. So I'm just going to leave that there. This is a little heavy. Okay. I love you though. And I'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye-bye.